Hello, here's a quick tutorial on how you can morph a face in a photograph and make it really bizarre and freaky looking. And it's a free program called paint.net. It was a free download that I got from CNET. All right, so you open up your paint.net program and pull the picture you'd like to morph into it. File, open. And I'm going to use this face, so we double click. It opens up. This is pretty easy and it's a lot of fun actually. All right, so now go up to your effects. You get a drop down menu with several options. You want to click on distort and bulge. For some reason, it usually opens up over the picture that you're working on, so just take your mouse cursor, lay it up here, and move it out of your way. You know, whatever side you want it on. I like it on my left. And as you can see, the okay, again, I can't talk. I do this in every video. I go like crazy. All right. As you can see, the face is already somewhat morphed a tiny bit. Now, if you grab bulge, the scroll bar, as you can see, it does this. Pretty funny, right? That looks crazy. Look at that. And that's at minus 200%. And you can put it in the middle. See the difference? A little more, a little more. It's pretty normal. Now, that's at 100%. So now you got a big fat head and you got a little squeezed skinny head. Okay, so that's one thing you can do, right? Now, if you go down here where it says center, there's a small thumbnail picture and it has crosshairs in the middle that you can grab with your mouse cursor and move it around. And as you can see, as you move it, these two scroll bars move also. So with this, what you can do is kind of put the power of this feature where you want it. Like, let's move it to the bottom of his face. Right there. And now, if you hit bulge, look. It concentrates more on the lower part of his face because that's where you put the crosshairs. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's try something else. Take your crosshairs, and you can move them on the thumbnail with your crosshairs, or you can use these. See what it does? You can play around with it and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's make him an alien head. Look at that. And now make it more bulge. Okay, that's pretty creepy looking. He looks like he just came from the left ring of Saturn. Um, and again, let's put it in the middle of his face and see what happens. And again, crosshairs like that. Or you can make it lopsided. You can move your crosshairs up top. Whatever you want to do. All right. So let's see if we can get another funny effect, and that's it. All right, let's put it in the middle of his face. Let's go down to his chin again. That's kind of funny when you make an alien head, right? It's kind of right at the base of his chin. It's like right there. See my arrow? All right, now let's hit bulge and see what we get. Oh, he has a beautiful manly jawline now. That's pretty funny. Um, let's move the crosshairs and see what else happens. And you can make his head lopsided. I like to do morphs that are more symmetrical. Okay, so that's the first thing you can do. Now I'm going to show you something else you can do. All right. Let's start over with his face renewed. Edit, undo. Okay, now our guy is back to normal. Now say you wanted to do a morph, like you wanted to make it more symmetrical, like you want both of his ears equally morphed and enlarged or whatever. Same thing. You got your picture, hit effects, distort, bulge, right? Grab your window that's opened and move it off your face so you can work. Now, take your crosshairs and slide it to his ear area on the left side, right? And now, you're on his ear. Okay, that didn't do much. Hit OK. Right? As you can see, it's, how can I explain it? It's kind of left the power of this tool on his ear. So now open it again. Effects, distort, bulge. Right? Now look at his ear. Oops. You can do that. That. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's make the ear bigger. So basically, you have to fumble around with the feature and kind of get it to do what you want it to do. I'm still not getting his ear as big as I would like it, but whatever. Okay, there's a big ear. Now, you like your left ear like that? You cool with that? Hit OK. Okay? So that left ear is now locked into the morph features you selected. Now hit effect again, distort, bulge, move your window over. Now take your crosshairs on the thumbnail, grab it, slide it over to the other side, to the right side of his head, and let it rest over his right ear. Right? Now grab your bulge scroll bar and mess up his right ear. Look at that. And again, you can fumble with these here, but I want to make it kind of symmetrical, so I'm going to leave it right here. So now he has really long ears with a squeezed head. So now you kind of have a weird morph, but it's more symmetrical. Hit OK, and it'll lock in both changes now. Now you have a morphed left ear and a morphed right ear. All right, now let's do something else freaky with this guy. Let's make dude look really crazy. All right, so do it again. Effects, distort, bulge, move your window out of your way. And as you can see, when you open up that effect again, it kind of does the same thing. Like wherever you left your crosshairs, it'll fumble with that thing again. So you might have to readjust it when you reopen it. So let's see if we can get his ears back straight again. Hold on. Bulge. Okay, close enough. All right, now let's move this. Let's do something else kinky. Let's make him a big. Let's make his eyes far apart. So let's go with our crosshairs, move it up to the top of his head like that. See? And now take our scroll and slide bulge over. Okay? If you like that feature, hit OK. Locks it in. If you want to make another change, effects, distort, bulge. And again, as you can see, where you left off, the feature will enhance it when you reopen it. So just go back in and fumble with it again. I'm going to leave him. What's freaky? That's not freaky enough. We want more freakishness. Super freaky. Okay, let's leave that there. Okay, let's even go into a deeper level of freakiness now. Let's do something else, all right? Effects, distort, bulge. Okay, now you can readjust if you want. I'm going to readjust a little bit. All right, that's good. Now let's fumble with the bottom part of his face. How about his nose? Let's go to his nose. All right, I'm moving the crosshairs on the thumbnail. And again, you can use these also, but I like the crosshairs using my mouse. Let's put it right in the middle of his face. As you can see, I've centered the crosshairs over the subject's nose. Now, let's hit bulge to see what freakishness comes out. Okay, it's not quite symmetrical, and if you're going to do a morph, to me, it seems that it looks better or more funny when it's symmetrical. So grab your crosshairs and move them slightly until you kind of balance his nose out how you want it. It's not always easy. It takes some fumbling around with. And I'm also going to pull it up this way and see what happens. You can pull it down. See, wherever your crosshair is moved, it freaks out that part of the face. So let's make him, since he's an alien look, let's make him a little nose like that. Hit OK. And as you can see, we have now morphed a good-looking guy into a freaky-looking alien pretty easily. And again, this is paint.net. It's a free download program that I got from CNET. And if you're going to download free shareware or free software program, make sure you get it from a reliable download site. Like, don't download it from some private person because you could download a virus. And for virus protection, I use ESET. That's a great virus protection tool that runs quietly in the background, but it really does protect your computer well. All right, so that's how you freak a face out.
There's a thin line between reality and psychosis. Please subscribe.